Royalty because of the power you have over Ben's career?
No.
Nancy, this is ripping Ben apart.
Oh, come off it, Lori. He's got insurance.
You are punishing that man for saving your life.
I'm punishing him for this. I don't have any future. What am I going to do with the rest of my life?
I only know one thing about your life. And that is that if you were to walk out of here right now, and a car were to hit you, and Ben were out there, he would still do everything he could to save you. He'd do it 100 times over. Because your life is sacred, Nancy.
Mr. Webster, you may proceed.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. I've never been one much for long opening statements. Don't like promising an easy or a tough going of it either. I'll keep my opinions on that to myself. And I'm not overly fond of betraying my strategy, but it looks like Mr. Lockwood has figured that out. You will be seeing something of a parade. Only the other suspects, which I call to the stand here, are not picked at random. And contrary to what you have been told, there is a motive and an opportunity in every single one of their cases. I want to get something established right here at the start. The coroner's report said that the time of death was between 1:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning. But the body wasn't discovered until 6:15. That's at least 3 hours and 15 minutes later. Imagine, if you will, that Kingsley is in the center of a circle on a map, big circle. Now, the perimeter of this circle marks how far you can drive from Kingsley in almost any direction in 3 hours and 15 minutes. That covers a whole lot of territory. It includes 3 major cities, crosses state boundaries in a couple of places. It includes 4 airports. We got facts of our own. And we have a defendant who is telling the truth, even when it hurts. The man cannot recall what is perhaps the most important 15 hours of his life. Why didn't he just say he was home? All alone, all night. And then that he took a late drive real early in the morning and passed out. For a very good reason, as you'll find out later. Why doesn't he make up a story like that? I guarantee you'll hear less likely alibis before we're through here. But not from Dr. Phillips. If for no other reason than that he is a man of truth. One more thing. All this talk about foregone conclusions and overwhelming evidence kind of reminds me of a line from Tennyson. It's not that I'm a scholar or anything. It's just that this has always stuck with me ever since I took Victorian literature in college. For all we have to see is a straight staff bent in a pool. Now, that's just a very poetic way of saying things are not always what they seem.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but I'm in this deep.
What? What are you in that Mom and Ben and I can't help you get out of?
Plenty. Have you seen the hospital bill? I mean, when I saw it, I thought maybe I was buying the whole East Wing.
Well, in time, that can be paid off.
By whom? Not by me. I could never get a job that's going to pay that much money. I'm talking about thousands and thousands of dollars.
Nancy, there are legal avenues that you can take. You can declare bankruptcy or get financial protection.
I'd be giving up.
Fine. Fine, if you go through this, then you're getting your victory at Ben's expense.
We can deal with this. We don't have to have a lot of bitterness. He's covered, I'm not. It's just simple arithmetic.
It is not simple. And it has nothing to do with numbers.
Look, I think we better go.
Who is that?
It's probably my lawyer, and I don't think we really have anything else to talk about anyway.
Nancy, you all right? I forgot my keys. Hi. Thanks. Oh, who's this?
It's a relative.
Ah.
My niece.
Wow. How you doing? I'm Dan White.
Lori Martin.
Martin. Well, I think you'd better leave.
What are the flowers for? So is this the man who makes you feel like royalty?
Look, I can just imagine why you're here.
And I can just imagine why you've been here from the start. What kind of percentage are you giving him, Nancy?
Get out.
How much have you taken him for? How much have you offered him?
Look, Mrs. Martin, the flowers are just a gift for a sick friend, and I'm sure that's much more compassion than she's gotten from you.
Nancy, please, don't sell yourself short.
Nancy, all right?
Just hold me.
Sure, sure.
Dan, did you mean what you said to me the other night?
What, you mean about loving me?
Yeah.
Yes, Nancy, I meant every word.
Dan, I'm thinking about something you told me, you know, when I first met you, when you invested that money in the Canterbury
Oh,
complex.
Nancy, look. Now, that $25,000 that you lost on the Canterbury, that's going to seem like change when we get finished with this case. Believe me.
No, I'm not talking about money.
What?
You said you were married.
You know, your timing is perfect.
What?
I've decided to go ahead and do something that I wanted to do for a long time. File for divorce.
You are?
Yeah, yeah. Now, I'm no prophet, you know, but I do know that that means we could be together for a long, long time.